Okay, my keeper Hygain foot warmer 644 here had a short, blew the fuse, dead short. So usually when you got a short like that, blowing the fuse is usually the tube. So the people like, well, how do I fix an amp? That's the first thing I check, and I'm like, well, you got a short, check your tubes. And I looked, and it's hard to see with the camera. This one on the left looks a lot darker than this one on the right. The tubes, these are the tubes out the thing. So a quick look inside, and I'm like, well, maybe this dark tube popped. So I took the tubes out and put it on the variac. My variac's up there, that big red thing there. That's a current meter that I got plugged into that, so I can monitor current and voltage when I'm running the variac. So took the tubes out, and before I took the tubes out, I also checked the diodes and the capacitors in circuit in the amp, and they seem to be okay. Often the diodes go, and sometimes the caps will go, and the caps will usually take out the diodes. But it had new caps in it, and the caps tested okay, the diodes tested okay, and I'm like, okay, probably the tube, probably that dark one. So I took the tubes out, plugged it into the variac, put in a new fuse, and slowly dialed it up a little bit. And I was dialing it up, I was checking my voltage. That's disconnected now, it's not plugged in. I found out what it was. So when I started dialing up the variac slowly, it wasn't getting any voltage out the on the voltmeter there. I had it connected to the high voltage there, and the other one is grounded, and it got zero high voltage. I'm like, oh boy, that hopefully it ain't a shorted transformer. But the way to find out is to keep disconnecting stuff until you get to where the short is. So the next thing I did is I disconnected this orange wire here, only because it's so easy to get to. And that orange wire goes across to the tubes, to the plate chokes, and then up and over to the parasitics and to the tubes. And I'm like, okay, by disconnecting that, we're going to determine if the short is on the output of the power supply, which is what that wire goes to, or back toward the power supply components themselves, the diodes, capacitors, or the transformer. So once I disconnected that and started dialing it up, the short went away, and I'm like, that's interesting. I guess it's not the power supply. The voltage dialed up good after that, that orange output wire, not RF output, but high voltage wire disconnected. The short went away. So only a few things that go to the plate chokes. This one uses 2 in parallel. That capacitor there just blocks RF, any stray RF that wants to try to get back into the power supply. That shorts it out. Those chokes let the high voltage go up to the tubes, but they block the RF trying to come back in. Your parasitic suppressors, and then that gray rectangular piece is your plate blocking choke. It's a weird one, but it's just panel mounted. That's your not blocking choke, your blocking cap. It blocks the DC, or your high voltage DC, but it lets the RF go through to the output. So after I disconnected the wire and still had the short, I checked that blocking cap, and that was good. No short there. Started messing around, like, what is it? It's not a whole lot this stupid thing goes to, with your high voltage. And one of the things I found was that's touching right there. It's tough when you got an amp that's all the components in so close. So I moved that away like that, and before I fired it up, I'm like, aha, I got it right. I started testing again. with my meter for shorts, and I still had a short somewhere in the high voltage. I'm like, man, what could it be? It's not that many components, only 2 or 3, and started poking around and looking around, and what's that black mark right there, right? I'm like, huh, okay. Think we own to something. Anytime you see a black mark like that, that ain't supposed to be, and you see how close these chokes with the high voltage going through are mounted to the panel. So we cut the top lead off, and you can see the burn mark right there. And the burn mark on the choke. So what had happened is this was too close to that, and it arced, and it was still touching, and it shorted out, and it also took out this choke. It's got an open choke now, open winding. So we're going to replace that. We're going to make sure that they are a little bit away from the panel, to give them a little bit of room, so hopefully the next one won't arc. We're going to replace that, and hopefully after that we'll be good to go. But anyway, I was just trying to show which way to go on linear amplifier troubleshooting with a short. Short is usually the high voltage. Often it's the tube, could be the diodes. Often the caps are short too. Cap short takes out the diodes. And with shorted caps and diodes, that power supply tries to put out high voltage, and it can't because it's shorted out. It doesn't like it, so it's going to hum and buck and blow a fuse, and sometimes let some magic smoke out. And if you keep, replacing fuses or over fuse, you are going to blow the transformer, because, find out what your problem is. Don't just replace fuses and over fuse. Again, I start with the tubes on a short and work my way back, and it's usually the high voltage when you do have a short. And it's best to get a variac and slowly dial it up when you have a problem like that. If you plug it in, if I kept plugging it in with that short there and maybe that short there, changing fuse and plug it in at full voltage, again, that transformer don't like it, and I would have hated if I would have blown that nice transformer in my nice Keeper 600. Even though I might sell it, up and coming Dayton coming through, and the only reason I might sell it is somebody gifted me that guy, right? That's basically the RF deck. Same thing as this guy without the power supply. So that uses a separate power supply, and then they made a AC power supply and a DC power supply for that. I have neither, but it won't be hard for me to make a power supply for that. So I like that. So I may let this one go. But anyway, that's it of this thoughts on a short on a high voltage tube amplifier. Bye.